The alien commanders stood on the deck of their mothership, watching Earth burn from orbit. Giant screens showed every city falling one by one. Human tanks were crushed. Jets were shot from the sky. Satellites stopped working. In just 7 days, Earth's military had fallen. The alien commander, Vorachan, smiled with his sharp teeth. "It was too easy," he said, laughing. Other alien officers joined him. "We expected more fight. These humans are weak." They didn't know. Someone was listening. Far below, in the ruins of New York, a small group of humans sat quietly in a dark underground room. One of them, a man with a long scar across his face, stared at the screen showing the alien celebration. "They think it's over," he said. A young woman with short black hair nodded. "Let them celebrate. The real war is just starting." High above, the alien ships flew freely in the sky. Their scanners showed no human armies left. No fighter jets, no missiles, no resistance. The aliens moved into the cities, setting up control towers and camps. Human leaders had already surrendered. The world was silent. But something felt wrong. One alien patrol entered a small town in Texas. No people, no sound. Suddenly, a sharp sound broke the silence. Boom. The patrol vanished. No signal, no bodies, nothing. The alien control center tried to reach them. No answer. Another team was sent. They found strange symbols painted on the walls. Symbols not used by any army. Words written in red. "We are not your prey." Commander Vorachan dismissed it. Just survivors trying to scare us. But soon, more patrols disappeared. A group in Moscow. Another in Tokyo. A full battalion in the ruins of London. No trace. One night, an alien soldier heard a voice in his comm device. It was not alien. It was human. "Are you watching?" the voice said. "We are." Then silence. The alien soldier reported the strange message, but the commanders laughed again. Their army is dead. What can they do? But fear was growing. Vorachan ordered a deep scan of Earth. The computers found nothing. No heat signals. No human tech. Only ruins and silence. But the missing soldiers kept increasing. Then something strange happened. An alien drone recorded a blurry video. It showed masked humans attacking with strange weapons, not military rifles, but homemade tools, electric traps, firebombs. They moved like ghosts, fast, wild, silent. The video ended with the sound of laughter, human laughter. Vorachan watched it again and again. "These are not soldiers." His science officer looked at the data. "No, sir. They don't use any known military pattern. They don't use radio. They don't move like armies. But they know how we think." Vorachan stood still. He looked out the window at the Earth below. "Then who are they?" Far below, in the ruins of Chicago, the scar-faced man watched an alien ship fall from the sky. His people cheered, but he stayed quiet. "This is just the beginning," he said. His young partner smiled. They thought they fought Earth's army, but they were wrong. Another voice spoke from the shadows. An old woman holding a radio device. They fought soldiers, but the soldiers were trained to follow rules. "We were trained by pain." The group nodded. Behind them, screens lit up with maps, alien positions, and hand-drawn attack plans. The scar-faced man walked up to a microphone. "To all cells," he said. "Phase 2 begins now. Let the stars burn." In the alien command center, alarms began to scream. Fire, explosions, lights going off, control panels cracking. The screen showed a message written in broken alien language. "Now, it's our turn." Vorachan felt cold for the first time in his life. He turned to his officers. "They're not soldiers. They're something worse." From the shadows of Earth, the real army had risen, and it was angry. Alien Commander Vorachan stood in front of a large hologram. Red lights blinked across the planet. Each red light meant one thing: a missing patrol. He slammed his clawed hand on the console. 27 patrols lost in 3 days. He growled. How? The science officer shook his head. No enemy signals, no explosions, no bodies. It's like they vanish. Vorakin narrowed his eyes. Ghosts don't destroy elite warriors. This is something else. Far below, in the ruins of Earth, shadows moved. In the destroyed streets of Paris, an alien squad scanned for movement. The night was silent. One alien looked at his scanner. Nothing. Then, a soft metallic click. The squad leader looked around. Did you hear? Boom. A fire burst from a nearby car. Screams. Smoke. The aliens fired in all directions, panicking. From behind a wall, 2 humans in homemade armor ran forward. One carried a flamethrower made from a fuel tank. The other had a steel pipe charged with electricity. They didn't speak. They didn't show fear. In seconds, the entire alien squad was down. Above, a small drone recorded it all. A human drone. It disappeared into the sky. In the alien command ship, they watched the footage. It was rough, shaky, but clear. Humans attacking with brutal speed. No formation. No military code. Just violence. These are not army tactics, the officer said. They strike, vanish, and leave no trace. Another general spoke. We destroyed their leaders, their soldiers, their systems. Who trained these? No one, said Vorakin slowly. That's the problem. Back on Earth, in the underground bunker, the rebel group sat by candlelight. The scar-faced leader opened a map. They're panicking, he said. The young woman smiled. They don't understand us. That's our power. A teenager entered the room, holding a laptop made from scrap parts. We hacked another alien satellite. They still think we're ex-soldiers. The scared man shook his head. We're not soldiers. We're what's left when soldiers fail. Across Earth, rebel attacks grew smarter, faster. In South America, rebels used jungle traps. In India, hackers shut down alien air support. In the mountains of Afghanistan, snipers picked off alien officers with old hunting rifles. None of them wore uniforms. None followed orders. But all of them had one goal: make the invaders bleed. In the mothership, a new report arrived. An alien squad was sent into the New York subway tunnels. 10 entered. Only one came back, shaking, covered in blood. His armor burned. They didn't speak, the survivor whispered. They moved through the dark like animals. They didn't kill for victory. They killed for revenge. Vorakin looked at his war map again. More red lights. He turned to his advisor. What are they? The advisor's eyes were wide. Sir, we think these humans call themselves nothing. Silence filled the room. Nothing. Vorakin asked. The advisor nodded. No leaders. No names. No fear. They are not an army. They are an idea. In a broken church in London, the rebels prepared for their next strike. The young woman spray-painted the wall with one word: nothing. Below it, she wrote in blood-red paint, "You killed our army. You missed the real fight." The trap was set, and the ghosts of the cities were no longer hiding. The alien warship hovered over the ruins of Berlin. Inside, Commander Vorakin watched another disturbing video. A group of humans, faces covered with masks, attacked an alien supply truck. They didn't use alien weapons. They used fire, wires, and EMP grenades made from scrap. After destroying the truck, they painted one word on the ground: nothing. The commander growled. Who are they? The science officer answered slowly. They are not part of Earth's army. They don't answer to anyone. We've captured their messages. They call themselves nothing. Far below, in a hidden bunker inside a broken hospital, the rebel leader, the man with the scar, spoke to his people. Nothing has no name. Nothing has no leader. Nothing has no mercy. A teenage hacker stood beside him. She connected wires to an alien control panel. "We're inside their network now," she said. "We can see their troop movements." Another fighter brought good news. In Africa, they took down a walker using only ropes and oil. The scared man smiled. "They think we are weak, but we are everything they didn't expect." Inside the alien mothership, alarms suddenly began to ring. "All power down in Sector 9. Security doors opened. We've been hacked." The screen flickered. A human face appeared. The masked face of a young rebel. In calm, clear English, she said, "You took Earth's sky. Now we'll bury your ships in our soil." Then, black screen. Alien officers ran to restore control, but it was too late. Fire erupted on their main deck. Their own weapons turned against them. In Tokyo, a group of school dropouts had rebuilt a plasma cannon from alien parts. In Detroit, old factory workers converted a car assembly line into a drone factory. In the hills of Scotland, farmers planted mines instead of crops. They were not soldiers. They were survivors. And now they had learned to fight back. The aliens couldn't understand. "These humans have no structure," Vorakan shouted. "No training. No chain of command." The advisor whispered, "That's why we can't stop them. They're like fire, everywhere at once." Vorakan's claws tapped nervously. "If they are nothing, how do we fight nothing?" Back in the bunker, the rebel hacker spoke into her radio. "We've taken their satellite. Broadcasting now." Screens across the alien fleet lit up. The message was simple. "We are not Earth's army. We are its rage. We are the broken, the forgotten, the left behind. We are no thing. And we will not stop." The next alien patrol landed in Mexico City. 10 minutes later, all signals were lost. On the wall near their destroyed ship, one word was painted in ash. Nothing. The alien fleet gathered over the North American continent. Commander Vorakan stood inside the command center, watching Earth's burning cities on large screens. His voice was cold. "We must crush this nothing. Burn the forests. Bomb the tunnels. No mercy." Dozens of alien warships moved into the skies. Massive aircraft darkened the clouds. Drones swarmed across Earth like metal insects. But far below, the real trap was ready. In an old subway tunnel, the rebel leader with the scar gave final orders. "They think they own the sky. Let's show them what happens when Earth bites back." He looked at his team. Hackers, engineers, kids, even old people, all armed with homemade tech. "Tonight, we burn the sky." The first alien mothership passed over Chicago. Suddenly, silence. All lights inside the ship went out. Control panels died. Engines stopped. Then, a spark. Boom. An explosion ripped through the engine core, planted by human hackers days ago. The ship twisted in the air and fell like a dying star. Millions watched from rooftops as it crashed into the Earth. Panic spread across the alien fleet. "How did they disable our systems?" An officer shouted. "We don't know." The technician screamed. "The codes are human, but written in alien script. They're using our own language against us." At the same time, rebel groups across the world launched their counterattack. In the mountains of Peru, they hijacked an alien radar tower and redirected signals to confuse enemy ships. In Canada, rebel gliders made from junkyard parts flew through alien defenses and dropped EMP bombs. In China, rebels lit giant fires in forests to blind alien sensors. Everywhere, the sky was burning. In space, a high-ranking alien commander tried to escape Earth orbit, but his ship was hacked mid-flight. The screens inside showed a human face, the teenage hacker girl. She smiled and said just 3 words, "We found you." Then the ship exploded. Back on Earth, in the ruins of a stadium, the rebels gathered. They watched as one by one, the alien ships crashed, burned, or vanished. The scar-faced man turned to the crowd. "You wanted to see Earth fight back," he said. "This isn't a war anymore. This is survival." The people cheered, but the leader raised his hand. "Don't celebrate yet. The aliens will now understand. They thought we were broken, but now they'll realize." He looked to the sky, still glowing with fire. "They were never at war with our army. They were at war with all of us." Inside the alien command ship, Commander Vorikin stared at the disaster reports. 11 ships lost, 17 disabled, hundreds of soldiers missing. He whispered, "What are these creatures?" His advisor answered in fear, "They are not creatures, sir. They are survivors. And they've just begun." The Alien High Council held an emergency meeting aboard their last fully secure warship. Lights were dim. Faces were tense. Commander Vorikin stood before them, his voice hollow. "We did not invade a planet. We stepped into a storm." A council member hissed, "Explain." "You had crushed their armies." Vorikin nodded slowly. "Yes. Their military, their weapons, their leaders, all gone. But what rose from the ashes was not an army." He looked around the room. "This is not war anymore. This is something worse." Down on Earth, the rebels were no longer hiding. In a destroyed library, school children built drones from alien scrap. In a broken prison, ex-convicts trained with old soldiers. In a frozen village in Siberia, farmers hid rocket launchers in hay carts. One thing connected them all. No uniforms, no orders, only revenge. In the Sahara Desert, an alien command unit received a distress signal from a nearby outpost. When they arrived, they found only ashes. On a wall made from broken metal, someone had written, "This is not war. War has rules. We don't." Commander Vorikin watched the footage of humans dancing around a burning alien mech. The rebels chanted, laughed, and vanished before reinforcements arrived. One alien general whispered, "They enjoy it." Vorikin said nothing, but deep inside, he knew the truth. These weren't soldiers anymore. These were people who had lost everything: homes, families, cities, and now they had nothing left to lose. In an underground base beneath India, the hacker girl spoke to dozens of rebel groups through an old radio network. "They think war is clean," she said. "We'll show them what chaos feels like." One rebel asked, "What do we call this?" The scar-faced man answered in a cold voice, "We call this the end of their control." That night, the aliens tried to strike back. They bombed forests, flooded tunnels, sent hunter drones into the dark. But the rebels were always one step ahead. Drones were lured into traps. Bombing runs hit fake bases. Alien maps were filled with lies, planted by the hackers. And in every destroyed alien camp, the same word appeared: nothing. In the command ship, another alert rang. Main reactor compromised. Another sabotage. A video played again on their screen. A hooded human, face hidden, voice steady. "You thought we were beaten, but you didn't fight our spirit. You fought a flag. Now you face the fire behind it." Vorikin stared into space, his hands shaking slightly. "I came to conquer," he whispered. "But this is not war." "No," his second-in-command said. "This is human fury, and it's spreading." Back on Earth, under a red sky, the scared leader stood among rebels. He looked at an alien war machine, broken and burning. He spoke to his people. They thought the army was Earth's strongest weapon. They were wrong. He pointed to the crowd: farmers, teachers, children, hackers, elders. "This is our army now, and we are everywhere." Alien Commander Vorikin paced inside the dark war room. Reports flooded in from every continent. Supply convoy destroyed in Brazil. Drone fleet hijacked over Europe. Rebels spotted near Arctic command post. His second-in-command looked shocked. "They are everywhere now. In cities, in forests, even underground. Vorkin growled, "They're not just fighting us. They're learning, adapting." He slammed his fist on the control table. How do we kill something that doesn't die? Down on Earth, the rebel networks were growing fast. In Tokyo, a team of teenage engineers built magnetic bombs. In Africa, desert tribes guided rebels across ancient paths, avoiding alien sensors. In the oceans, old submarines, once forgotten, now moved like shadows, striking alien sea labs and disappearing again. The scar-faced man stood in an old-school-turned rebel HQ. Maps filled the walls. Radios buzzed with coded messages. Cell 9 reporting, alien base in ruins. Cell 17, Mech patrol ambushed. 0 casualties. Every few seconds, new news came in. Victories, small and large, but they were spreading like wildfire. The leader nodded. "We are not an army. We are Earth itself, and Earth cannot be conquered." The hacker girl grinned as she cracked into another alien defense system. "Their firewalls are strong, but they were built for armies, not for kids like me." Her fingers moved quickly. A map of the alien mothership appeared on screen. "I found something," she whispered. "The core. We know where it is now." Meanwhile, in the mountains of Chile, a single rebel sniper took down 3 alien officers in one shot. In Australia, rebel bikers chased an alien convoy into a trap of fire and oil. In every corner of the world, humanity struck from the shadows. They used trash as weapons, music as signals, old legends as battle plans. And each time they struck, they left a mark, a message. We are everywhere. Back in orbit, alien ships started pulling back. Troops were recalled. Fortresses locked down. Morale was breaking. The soldiers refused to go into Earth's tunnels. "They're not people," one alien whispered. "They're shadows." Commander Vorkin watched as his perfect invasion plan crumbled. "We had all the power," he muttered, "but they had something stronger." The final message from Earth that day was broadcast to all alien channels. A deep human voice said, "You came for a planet. You thought we were divided. You were wrong. We are one. We are nowhere, and we are everywhere." Down in the ruins of London, a young rebel raised Earth's tattered flag. Beside her, old men and young kids cheered. Above them, another alien ship exploded in the clouds. The sky lit up. The scar-faced man looked at the fire and whispered, "One last step left. We go to them now."